implications have accumulated some crazy amounts of points. Because in 10th place, we start off in the 100,000 point club. And not only is it starting off in the 100,000 point club, but we're starting off with the reigning champs in 10th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon, who just won Season 9. Right now, sitting with 127,000 points. 9th place, we got St. Paul Park Legion with 133,000 points. With 145,000 points over there in La Center. In 7th place, we have a two-way tie. It's a big-time tie because it's not just over in La Center, but it's also in Oak Park Heights because it's a tie between Miniger Sports Hub and Carboni's Pizzeria and Pug Pub, Oak Park Heights.
Wow.
Yeah, they both have 145,000 points. In 6th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 171,000 points. With 179,000 points in 5th place, we got American. Hey guys, and we're getting enrolled to some Blingo Bingo to start off this Twins Wednesday.
Excited to be here with you guys. We're broadcasting live on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. Our channel name on both is Mega Soda.
Oh yeah, make sure you guys are checking in on all those streams. We love it when people check in. We send out luck for everybody who checks in, and so it's a really good way to win some big cash prizes, just like you can in this game of Blingo Bingo.
Yeah, huge game. We're looking forward to it. A huge PGL implications. Just last night, we had a switcheroo in first and second place. Yeah, SpongeBob falling to second. Devoided back in first. We'll see if they flip-flop again tonight, or does Devoided increase the lead?
Well, I know that usually how it's been going in the early stages of this PGL season, it has been Devoided's nights on Tuesday. It's been SpongeBob's nights on Wednesday.
Yes.
And so I'm expecting SpongeBob to have a big night tonight. Maybe because Devoided may be playing right now, I expect it to be a close matchup, but we'll be seeing who comes out on top after tonight.
I'm excited to watch. That is for sure. Well, we are rolling now here in this Blingo Bingo game. The quick early lead is out there to Janet. We'll see how long she can hold on to that. We've got a few different plays. Well, it wasn't long at all.
Oh yeah, Tony M 1982 now took over that first place spot, but we'll be seeing a lot of shakeups in that first place spot until we get more points rolling, because there's still players with just so many points. There's players that haven't even touched their plays yet, and so we're going to be waiting and seeing who is going to end up in this top 10. I just saw Jazam, who's right now sitting in 5th place. I saw a really awesome player pick of him.
Yes.
Just recently winning a good jackpot.
No, that was awesome. And speaking of shakeups, there has been 19 jackpots for the rolling week, 176 for Season X. People have been shaking, rattling, and rolling all over the place. Yeah, it's been great Season X so far.
Oh, yeah. Well, yesterday was one of those just great nights. After having 0 jackpots go out on our live bingo on Monday.
Right.
We just warmed it up for Tuesday, and Tuesday was able to give out 6 jackpots. And to start off the day, me and you were able to give out a jackpot over to Sizzler over at Docks Landing, and he won a total of $4,033. He was able to take home like $3,000, almost to that $4,000 range, and then the Musco added on to it, got him just over that $4,000 range.
Yeah, nicely done, Sizzler. And then wasn't long after we had Big Ruzzy over at Rudiger's Birchmont Lounge. Yeah, with $1,215.
Oh, that's a pretty good chunk of cash, but here's another good chunk of cash, $3,037, and that went out to Terry over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant. Do you have any guess of what celebrity Terry that is?
Probably Terry Crews. I don't know. There's so many celebrities that play.
Yeah, so many celebrities.
It could be Terry Cloth.
Oh, yeah, it could be Terry Cloth. Oh, well, good job, Terry, over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant, taking home one of the biggest prizes of the day.
Yeah, for sure. Well, then Adam over at Patrick's on 3rd decided to get in on the action, got a $1,215 jackpot.
Oh, yeah, well, call me the big jackpot caller, because Duff Meyer also took home a $3,000 jackpot, to be exact, $3,094 on that one, and he's playing at American American Legion Cleveland.
Yeah, and then we wrapped up the night with Roxy. I think I saw Roxy out there playing just a few minutes ago as we were getting ready for the broadcast, firing up the engines here on the mothership. I saw Roxy out there, but Roxy over at the Lucky Lure winning $674.40.
Oh yeah, but make sure you guys are playing our e-tabs because we give jackpots all the time out in those e-tabs, and they are just great prizes out there. 85% payout on those e-tabs, and we give out thousands and thousands of jackpots every single day in e-tabs, and there's just so many fun games in that one. So make sure you're winning those jackpots.
Yeah, for sure. Well, quick shout out to Nikki. She's on the headsets with us tonight, of course, after a huge PGL Megasota game night, the biggest gaming night of the week.
Oh my gosh.
She's probably just recovering back from the big show.
I still can't believe they weren't able to give out that jackpot jungle prize. We'll talk about that total jackpot prize. I mean, it's a massive one. We're expecting to be over 100K coming in next Tuesday.
Yep.
But we'll see what the current number count is at right now.
Yeah, for sure. Well, follow us on Facebook to be in the know on all those things. I start off each day with a cup of Joe with Jordy at 11:30. It's right there on Pilot TV, and I'm always checking in on that and tells me everything I need to know about what's going to go on today in Pilot Games and Pilot TV, and keep on the know. Well, those shows get rebroadcasted. For some reason, you sleep in, you miss it. Those go on the Facebook app, and then they definitely. They talk about the daily e-bingo progressive updates, weekly event schedules, jackpot winners, and so much more. The Facebook is kind of that hub of our social media, but we do have Twitch, we have Instagram, so we got a lot of ways depending on how you social.
Oh yeah, I mean, and you could just click on our website link, and you'll be linked to all of our different streams, all of our different socials. You could also just message in to Facebook, and we'll answer any questions that you guys have.
Yeah, for sure. But Nikki did check in. She said, they are still recovering from the big events.
Oh, yeah. Megasota game night, always a blast to be out. So if you haven't been there, make sure you're there at 6:40 every single Tuesday for Megasota game night. But we also have great live bingo that happens every single day. And tomorrow is no different because we're going to have one Cup of Joe with Jordy that's going to be leading you guys into a little bit of Vikings bingo that comes from 12 to 1 every single day.
Yep.
And that jackpot is getting really big there. We weren't able to give it out today.
No.
And so that means it is growing and rolling into tomorrow. Should be close to $3,000.
Yeah, it's super, super close. So we had a big day. A lot of folks out there playing, a lot of big-time players getting wins out there in that Vikings bingo. It was super, super fun. But then after that got off air today, and tomorrow's the same thing. At 1 o'clock, we jump into that 25-cent jackpot Hunter. It's a huge fun game. You can win a mega, a major, and a minor. That mega is sitting at $25,000. That major and that minor, they're always going out. There's so much play and so much things happening all the time.
Oh yeah, it's always the jackpots are going out all the time in the 25-cent edition. I feel like it's almost an everyday occurrence.
It seems like it.
But we also have Lucky 4 Bingo that comes to you guys right at 4 p.m. every single day, and it's a lot of fun. There's a giant jackpot in that one, unless it went out today.
Right.
But
as far as I know, it's still there.
As far as I know, it's still there, and it's going to be around $41,000.
Yeah, no, it's huge, and you throw in a buck and possibly winning $41,000. That's worth the dollar.
That's definitely worth the dollar. That's for sure.
And then we always jump into 23 games. That's 2 hours of Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. It's our happy hours. We love to do it. And like we said last night, we gave out a jackpot in that. So I don't know if they gave out another one today. Cash Crew 2's been hot lately.
Oh, they've been giving out jackpots left and right.
Yeah.
They definitely been living up to the name Cash Crew.
They certainly have. Well, they've got a secret weapon that the rest of the broadcasting crews don't have, and that's a bingo dog.
Yeah. I mean, and just they bring it out, Jackpot Dog, and they'll shake it around the screen, and it's great. It's awesome.
Do not report them to animal control. As far as we know, they're not mistreating Jackpot Dog.
No, I definitely know that they're not because they've taken breaks on broadcast to go let him out to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I know they care for the needs of that dog. But we are now Actually, I have no clue how far we are into this game because it's covered up by the live symbol.
Yeah.
And so we
want you to know we're live, though.
And that means that there is we got people rolling into this one. And Tony M does not want to let go of that first place prize. Just still with a little bit of plays left. It looks like in second place, Janet's all done. Steph Powell is done in third. Rickles is done in fourth. But then in fifth place, they still look like they had a few plays. Charlie F in sixth has no plays. Jamie Triller over in seventh place is out of place. Bob O is out of place as well. But it looks like most everybody's out of plays now. So we should be getting close to done. Or you guys can earn, or we just need some people to finish up their plays to see if they can get into this top 10 because everybody in the top 9 are done with their plays.
Yeah, there you go. I was rowing the boat because you said row the boat, or you said row. And then I started rowing the boat. I mean, it's the Golden Gophers, right? I mean, they row the boat.
Row the boat. But we were talking about the live bingo we play every single day, and we stopped at the 4 to 6 jackpot hunter. But on these non-specialty nights, we have Skull Bingo that runs from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock. Well, don't worry. If you were liking the Skull Bingo before we came on air, right at 9 o'clock, you guys are going to be playing a little bit of more Skull Bingo, and that's going to be running all the way till 10.
Yeah, it's a super fun game. We love it. Of course, we love all things Vikings, and it is super fun. Of course, our Twins, we're our partners in this ETAB game, Twins Wins and Twins Wednesdays, and all the wonderful things that we've got going on with the Twins. They're playing right now.
Oh, yeah, we got Tony M, 1982, getting that win of $86. Good job to Tony M, and we'll be getting the rest of that top 10 to you guys in just a moment. But shout out, Tony M.
Yeah, for sure. Nicely done. While Nikki's working on doing all that hard work in the back, getting us those top 10s, check in on the Cleveland Indians versus our Minnesota Twins. It's the bottom of the second.
Oh, yeah, and we should be up to bat right now and going at it. Make sure you guys are getting rolled into this game right here. This is some give me 6,
so many jackpots.
And we just hand out jackpots like it's candy in this. Most of the time, sometimes we go 3 for 3. Last week, we went only 2 for 3 on our jackpots, and so we're hoping to go 3 for 3 again on this week. So make us right and have that happen. You guys just have 4 minutes and 41 seconds to get enrolled.
For sure. Well, trying to get the series. We've been winning a lot of series lately, right? We split yesterday in the doubleheader, and so we need a win today.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Well, the coverall and the small frame in this game, before any players get enrolled, the small frame is going to be sitting at $274. I mean, that just goes out goes out all the time.
For sure.
But then the coverall is looking really nice with it sitting at $860.
Yeah, and you get 57 balls to hit that, so it's super doable. So that's why we give out so many jackpots in this one. But once we're done with our 3 games of Gimme 6, we're going to, at 7:35, we're going to get into that PGL points rich open season. It's just $10. We got 25 winners. It's going to be super blast.
Oh, yeah, I love that open season game. But I also love the game that follows it. A little bit of Pride of Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Just one of those great PGL games that you can earn a bunch of PGL points and also just have so much fun doing it.
Yep, and then after that, we'll get into those 6 games of Wipeout Blackout. That's going to start off with a line prize jackpot that's got over $1,000, a large frame jackpot that's closing in on $2,000.
Probably once all the players get enrolled, it's going to be over $2,000.
Yeah, for sure. And then a 54-ball coverall on that one that's over $5,300. So a lot of money on the line, and you're going to get 6 shots at all 3 jackpots. We'll see about how that all goes, and then we get into the big finale.
Oh, yeah, and that's that Jackpot Jungle 25 set edition. You get 10 cards for $2.50.
Nice.
Super nice stuff. Nice. And you can win $6,814 if you're able to get that in 52 balls or less.
And that's before anybody gets enrolled, so, I mean, it's going to get bigger than that.
Oh, yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun throughout the whole day, this whole PGL day. But you're used to this. You know the Tuesday PGL night. You definitely know the Wednesday PGL night because you're here right now. But there is another PGL night that maybe if you haven't been here since football season, you may not remember.
Yeah, game day is back, and it'll never be whack. I said the game day is back.
Oh, yes! Vikings game day is back, and we play so many different Vikings games. We play Vikings victory, we play Skull Bingo, we even play a little bit of Vikings bingo, and it's just so much fun. We even play a little bit of top 10 in there as well.
Absolutely.
And it's just a blast to play. So make sure you guys are here 30 minutes before the Vikings-Cardinals kickoff.
That is a fact. You're not going to want to miss it. It's the best part of your day.
It's one of my favorite specialty nights because they take the reins off of us and they let us just talk football the whole entire time.
Yeah, whether or not you guys have fun, we're having a blast. So come along and enjoy our enjoyment.
Oh, yeah, but I think we got the top 10 players from that game of Blingo Bingo.
Yeah, we straight off the Nikki Network. Here we go in 10th place. One of our favorite players, Bobo, over at Spare Time Tavern, getting that 10th place spot. Then in 9th place, we got Ron over at the Corner Bar and Grill in Winstead. Then at the Big Dog Sports Cafe, it's Jamie Triller in 8th place. Then in 7th place, we got Switzer at Prairie Saloon. But over at the Wolf's Den, it's Charlie F in 6th place. In 5th place, we got Cortana over at the Alibi of Gilbert. And then at Riverside Inn in Holly, it's Rickles in 4th place. In 3rd place, we got Steph Pale at Carboni's Pizzeria, White Bear Lake. Then at the Corner Bar, Goodhue, it was Janet in 2nd place. But our number one player in that Blingo Bingo game was Tony M, 1982, over at Pappy's Cafe, winning $86 and the first place ranking.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't eat a lot of pickles, but I know my roommates, they only eat Rickles.
Rickles Pickles?
Yes, it's a brand called
Really?
Rickles, and that's all they eat. They swear by it. They refuse to eat any other pickles.
Okay.
They only eat Rickles.
Rickles Pickles. I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, it's apparently super tasty. I'm just not a big pickle guy, and so that's I've never tried it. But if you haven't, I'm guessing Rickles is a fan.
Yeah, either that or he owns it, and then he still should be a fan.
Exactly. But we got balls dropping on this one, but we are off your screen right now.
We'll try to get back on.
We'll get ourselves back on there for you guys. Hey, you can let us know. We let you guys know that we're live.
Yeah, maybe it's just we're below somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're underneath all the numbers. I hate being under the numbers. It's like being under the weather. Only not quite as bad as under the weather. I don't know how you get under the weather. Like, I know that's a term for being, like, sick, right? But isn't that a strange term? Like, being under the weather? Like, how do you get under the weather? Like, am I under rain? Am I under a windy day? I don't know. Maybe I'm under a sunny day. If I'm under a sunny day, that seems like okay. So, being under the weather, is that a bad thing? I don't know. Anyways, I'm just talking while you're while you're working on actual like stuff to get us back on the screen. I'm just talking madness, and I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it. But we'll see if we can get ourselves back on that screen. That is a $400 small frame still on the line. We got an over $1,000 jackpot on that coverall as well. 2 jackpots ready for you guys right here. Right now, we'll see if anybody can win it. It's coming up here in just a little bit. Yeah, we're not getting that small frame. We got a $42 must go, and it's going out to Susu over at Lucky Lure in Madison Lakes. Now we're still got a shot at this $1,091 on the coverall. Becky's out there. We got Winner King, CK1. Winner staying on pace over there. So's Fred Trisha. Hey, tell Trisha Fred we said hey. Winner now 3 balls away with a lot of room to play. I think Tony might be checking in to see what you're doing. We'll just take our hands off the wheel, Tony. Tony, take the wheel.
Take it from our hands.
If I just had Tony playing the guitar and he wasn't having to do our technical work for us right now, then we could sing the full song with Tony there.
Yeah.
But did Big Eagle just get a jackpot or not? I was paying attention to what Tony was doing. No, just missed it by 1. by one.
So close.
By one ball. Big Eagle over at Eagles Mankato getting $84. Better stay after it, Big Eagle. Nicely done, Tony. Yes, because you just missed that by one ball.
Yeah, so close on that one. Good job, Big Eagle. But make sure you're getting enrolled into this one because we definitely want to give this out to you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, well, there's a bunch of national days today you may or may not have been aware of. There's some really good ones.
Well, you know, this may be my second broadcast.
Could be your second broadcast
maybe with
today.
you.
Yeah.
But we got a great one. It's National Cheese Toast Day.
Hey, that is a fan favorite for sure.
Oh, yes. Simple but delicious. Cheese and toast go well together. I definitely know that one. But I would usually say, you know, why not make me a grilled cheese? But, you know, a little bit of butter helps everything meld together nicely, too. The crustier the bread, the better. It makes an excellent side dish. But cheese toast also serves up as a satisfying snack.
Yeah, well, you know, here's the thing. Maybe you're like the cheese to bread ratio in the grilled cheese. You got too much bread, not to your cheese that you're wanting that day.
That completely makes sense to me.
And so you're like, I'm more of in a more cheese proportionate. So I am wanting just cheese toast.
Okay, well, I'm down with it. I like myself cheese. I like myself toast. And so cheese toast all day, every day. I don't know if I've ever had cheese toast, though.
No, usually I'm just going to make a grilled cheese. But this is what I will do. Like, I might put extra pieces of cheese in there. Or I like to put specialty cheeses, maybe some Gouda or some Havarti, yeah. And not just, I mean, American cheese is great, but maybe I'll just
mess around.
Yeah, put some cheddar in there, put some whatever.
Yeah, the thing is I don't know any differences about the cheeses, and so I just kind of just let it happen, and I throw random cheeses in there, and usually it tastes pretty good, and I'm like, okay, that works, but I have no idea which cheese is making it taste the certain way that it does, and so then I'm just like, okay, I like cheese.
Yeah, no, for sure, I do too, and definitely you got to butter that thing. I mean, if you got some Texas toast, I think that's a great way to go.
You're gonna make me hungry by doing all this.
And then you get some like basil tomato soup to dip it in.
Oh, that's icing on the cake, my friend. Icing on the cake. But make sure, you guys are enrolled, so that means we are getting into play, and we have balls already dropping on this one. And so let's see if we can give out this $466 small frame, but we also have a $1,205 large frame that someone was so close to winning that coverall just last game.
Yeah, for sure. Well, the next national day is National Linguini Day from the Liguria region of Italy. Linguini means little tongues in Italian. Made from Durham semolina flour, linguine is one of the world's oldest kinds of pasta. Fettuccine and linguine both developed around 400 years ago. While both are thin, flat noodles, linguine is narrower and more elliptical in shape. As a result, linguine produces a more delicate pasta. To avoid breakage, pair linguine with thinner, lighter sauces.
Yeah, that sounds like some good. Maybe throw a little bit of like a buttered garlic sauce into there. Yeah. Throw some sausage in on that.
I like that.
I think you could make a real good linguine dish with that stuff.
Oh, I like it. I feel like Nikki's probably already on top of you about the thinner and the lighter sauces and all that. There it is. We got ourselves a winner.
Is it a jackpot? No, I was ready to yell, but
very close though.
Yeah, Karma over at Winners in Sartell taking home $35 on that small frame. Let's see, we still have a large run-up to give out this $1,201 large frame, and we got B-Day already 3 balls away. Well, B-Day.
If it is your B-Day, then we want to throw you out some luck.
Yeah. There you go, B-Day. There's a little bit of luck to you. Hopefully, it is your B-Day. If it's not, then the luck doesn't work.
Yeah.
No, it probably still does. But we got people still super close, 1 ball away.
I'm happy for Sam,
57 balls. Let's see.
I'm glad that happened for you, Sam.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes that can be a problem.
Let's see. It's going to have to happen in this very next one right here. No, we are moving on to the must.
Did miss by one again? Because it was 1 last game. Yes.
Wow.
2 games in a row.
1 ball away. I've never seen that happen.
No. We missed it by 2 games in a row. I tell you what, keep playing. We got Litz 20 over at the Dog Pound in Awantana. Yeah. Wow.
I can't believe that didn't go out.
Wow.
So make sure you guys are getting enrolled in this next one. We want to be able to give you guys one of these great prizes because, I mean, we've been so close both times. I mean, 1 ball away both times. So make sure you guys are getting enrolled. There, you guys got a huge shot at being able to take home a really good prize. And that means all these prizes are going to be bigger once you guys get enrolled in this one because all you guys are going to get enrolled again. All that money's going to go up. And so it's going to be a really nice prize once it's all said and done.
Well, kind of a rare occurrence, you know, that it would happen. But a year ago, I remember Nikki producing for us on the day where this next National Day occurred.
Oh, I very much.
We had a long conversation about this.
We did, because we expect her to own one because it's National Felt Hat Day. Historically, men and women wore hats as protective and status symbols too. This time of the year, people traded in their lighter, cooler straw hat for warmer felt hat. Additionally, etiquette dictated that hats men and women wore and wear. For example, good behavior required men to learn to don and doff the hat at an early age. Howdy there, partner. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, I know I still do that. I trade in my straw hat this time of year for a felt hat.
Oh, I see you do it every single year, and it's always a sad sight when you put away the straw hat.
It is. It's I miss it until spring. Yeah.
Yes, and then it comes right back again. But a good old felt hat.
Yeah.
Oh, she says she remembers as well, and she still has her felt hat, and now has added some more, some straw hats to the collection.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Well, it's time to put the straw hat back away. Now get the felt hats out. You know.
Well, it may not be time for her quite yet.
Well, yeah, that's true. Depending on where you live in the country, that can be a different time.
Oh yeah, I think they were having a pretty hot day over there, so she's probably still rocking the straw hats.
Yeah. When we talked to her earlier in the day, it was warm out.
Oh yeah. So it's not quite time to put the felt hat away, put the straw hat away, and bring out the felt hat. But you know, I feel like felt hats now, it's any time you can wear a felt hat.
Sure. Well, yeah, you can go ahead. You know, don't let the season dictate your fashion.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
I like to wear a top hat all year round.
Well, yeah. Well, when you had your mullet there for like however many days that was.
I think it was for like a week.
That's a Tennessee top hat.
Exactly.
So
I was rocking a top hat for a little bit. Yeah. But here we go. Ball's dropping on this one. $511 on the small frame. $1,282 on the coverall.
Yeah.
Let's see if anybody's able to win this one. We've already had 2 games where that coverball has been 1 ball away.
Unbelievable. I've never seen that back to back. We haven't won a jackpot yet, right? And we usually win at least 2 out of the 3 games that we win jackpots.
I know.
And we went back-to-back games that were 1 ball away on the coverall.
Yeah, so crazy. How early do they have to hit it to get the small frame again?
I think it's 43. No, it's 34. 34, I think.
34 balls. Well, we'll see whenever it hits, or if we give out the jackpot, then we'll never know. But
32.
This is the final game of Gimme 6, so let's see if we're able to give this one out quickly. We already got people 2 balls away, like Hokies, B-Day, Garrett, and Sizzler. All trying to take this one home. I even see Harley join him. CK1, big-time players, all trying to win it. Let's see, can it happen? Ooh, puppy love. I love a good puppy love.
Puppy love.
Oh, I think that went out. I think it happened.
Yeah.
Yes, Garrett over at Ninkado Bar and Grill, taking home $511. Good job, Garrett, taking home the first jackpot of the night. Let's see if we can give out another one because Garrett's getting us off hot with $511 off the shelf.
Now you got to get this one out. Then get 2 for the 3 now.
Exactly. That's what we're trying to do. We always try and give out multiple jackpots in Gimme 6 in only 3 games. And so let's see if it can happen. We already got Fred, Trisha, Puppy Love on the case.
Puppy Love. I feel like there's a song about puppy love.
There has to be a song about puppy love.
Yeah. I think I'm totally making up that tune, but we got Tanked is still in line too. Can we get somebody to move into the right proportion?
Oh,
it can happen right here.
Right here. Boom. Oh, not quite. That means we're working on a $55.
Oh, 59, I think.
So close again.
2 of them tanked over at Spare Time Tavern and Fred Trisha over at American Legion Fridley. We had 2 games miss it by 1 and 1 game miss it by 2. That was so close.
Wow.
We did get Garrett getting it done over there at Mankato Bar and Grill in Mankato, winning a $511 small frame jackpot. Congratulations on that. But yeah, that means that jackpot's going to continue to grow and roll till next Wednesday.
I just couldn't have guessed that it was going to happen that way for
Right.
the coverall. I mean, 1 ball away, then 1 ball away, then 2 balls away. I mean, you just don't see that happen very often.
No, not at all. Well, we're getting enrolled in a game of open season. This has huge PGL point ramifications.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. This is one of those 30-minute games where you guys get to try and find that golden buck.
Yeah.
But we got some more great national days to go over.
Yeah, for sure. This one is near and dear to my heart. I kind of had this today. Well,
Did
I'll
you?
tell you. I'll give you.
I'll be a little jealous if you
Yeah,
did.
I'll tell you what I got. So it's National Double Cheeseburger Day. It's a hamburger. All right, seasoned ground beef grilled and placed between 2 slices of bread or bun, topped with sauteed onions, peppers, pickles, sliced onions, and cheese. Add condiments such as ketchup, mustard, or mayo. Any of those combinations would create a modern American version of a hamburger, and it's Double Cheeseburger Day. Well, I didn't have double, right?
Yes.
And what I had was a turkey burger.
Oh.
Okay. But to actually, because we're running and gunning all day, and so I only had about just a few minutes to grab one.
Yes.
And your mother had made the turkey burgers, and she outdid herself. I thought it was the best turkey burgers that maybe her or I have ever made. It was really good.
Really? I mean, I like her turkey burgers a lot.
Yeah.
I remember the first time she introduced them to us, and I didn't even know the difference between the turkey burger and the regular burger.
Yes, it's good. And then she put some nice cheese on it. I think it was some kind of a white cheese. So I'm gonna say it was like maybe a Havarti or something like that. And then she had just a little bit of a bacon, to put on there, and a grilled bun. I mean, it was delicious.
See, whenever you could throw that pretzel bun on top of it,
Oh,
that's when I get sold.
Tony and Nikki had turkey burgers tonight too.
Oh, awesome to see. Good job, guys. Celebrating today.
Yeah.
It's National Double Cheeseburger Day. So wherever you're at, if your bar serves a double cheeseburger or any kind of burger, celebrate today by getting yourself one and enjoying that, maybe splurging a little bit and eating a good meal.
Nice. Yeah, for sure. We got just under 5 minutes left to get enrolled, and the national days just keep rolling.
Oh yeah, it's National Creme de Menthe Day. Many of the liqueurs we enjoy today started as tonics and cure-alls. And we thank pharmacists for bringing them into existence. Creme de Menthe, mint cream, is one of those liqueurs. French pharmacist Emile Griffard studied the cooling and digestive properties of mint. His research led him to a recipe for creme de menthe, also known as mint cream.
There we go. So National Creme de Menthe Day. Enjoy some of that. It's a tasty drink.
Oh yeah, no, sounds awesome. I love myself a little bit of mint.
Yes.
Anything with a little bit of mint action, whether it's ice cream, a mint chocolate chip cookie,
Ooh, yeah.
like I'm down with it.
Yeah, mint chocolate chip, like ice cream or cookies, that's good.
Oh, it's definitely good. So thank you for whoever told me that digestive properties of mint is good for me.
Oh, yeah. I know also like peppermint is good for keeping you awake. So like if you're on a long drive or something.
Really?
And you need to be able to keep yourself awake, peppermint's a big help for that.
So just keep on eating myself some peppermint patties.
Yeah, why not?
Because that's something I could down for an entire 8
Now,
hour
you might have a sugar crash at the end of that thing, or you get the shakes if you keep eating them the whole way. But maybe if it's like a 10-hour drive, then you might have something that kind of level you out. But peppermint, I think there used to be, and I only say this because there used to be billboards all over Ohio that would say that, like, need to stay awake? Try peppermint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was just some peppermint company.
Just advertisements?
In Ohio. Yeah, I don't know what it was. But anyways, just a little over 2.5 minutes left to get enrolled in one of our favorite games, Open Season. We'll be looking for that golden buck out on the tundra or in the city or wherever you like to hunt. But hope you guys are enjoying this Twins Wednesday half as much as we are, because we're having a great time. Well, another important national day that's on a little more of a serious note, but it's a really cool one, because when you make a difference in kids' lives, in your community, all those kind of things based on these kind of things, that's why we even play pilot games. National Tackle Kids Cancer Day. The day supports innovative research in patient care programs at the Children's Cancer Institute at Hackensack University Medical Center. It's pioneering over a dozen clinical trials to treat aggressive types of pediatric cancer. Most notably, there's their extensive pediatric neuro-oncology program is leading the way to establish new protocols in treating this dire diagnosis. Additionally, Tackle Kids Cancer Fund, The Cure and Beyond program, one of a handful of survivorship programs for pediatric cancer survivors in the country.
I mean, that's just awesome. I mean, just celebrating all the pediatric cancer survivors and celebrating all these people that are just going to work day in and day out to help those kids, trying to find new treatment ways, trying to save a lot of kids' lives and making them better. And we talk about it all the time. Special place in our hearts for the people that work with those children and work as pediatric nurses.
Here you go. I'm going to give you some hot luck for all those pediatric medical professionals that treat all those kids.
All right, there you guys go. There's a little bit of luck. Hopefully you guys can get that big win in some open season action.
Yeah, you mentioned it earlier that we're going to do a gold out game this year for our football. Gold ribbon is for pediatric cancer. And so we're going to have some special uniforms with some gold on them, and really be focusing. We always do a cancer game, and just kind of focus on that pediatric side.
And it just means a little bit more. Just seeing all these days on all that stuff just keeps on reminding me, like, oh, this is for such a big purpose and all that kind of stuff. And I'm hoping that even our game, our tiny little schools game, can make a little bit of a difference in that kind of thing. But we also got National Neonatal Nurses Day. Neonatal nurse specialists work with newborn infants who are delicate at birth due to a variety of reasons. They may be born premature or born with birth defects, infections, surgical issues, or heart problems. Neonatal nurses also provide care for healthy newborn infants immediately following their birth.
Yeah, kind of along the same lines. Those people, protecting and helping the most delicate and just vulnerable people of our society. So
no, it's a huge thing. Protecting the future.
That's right, for sure. So luck, lots of hot luck out there to all of you guys if that's what you do for a living.
Basically, if you do anything with children and you're part of the medical field, there's some luck to you.
That's right. We can't throw out enough. You guys are awesome.
We got balls dropping on this one. We got people playing. We got things happening. Janet has now taken over that first place spot.
Yeah, Janet getting out there early and often. In 6th place, we got Lena. In 7th, it's Renee. In 8th, it's Cortana. And in 9th, it's Rakisha. Good to see all of you guys out there. Griff 17's in 2nd. Wet Santa is in 3rd. Toby is in 4th. And Hoos 55 is in 5th.
Yeah, good job to all those players getting some points. Let's see if you're able to hold on to that top 9 spot. But we got one more National Day, and this one is another good one that's especially important during the times that we live in right now.
Yeah,
because it's National Online Learning Day. Whether you've been taking online courses, used educational resources at a traditional brick and mortar school, or taught them, this day is for you. The day showcases online learning, helping people accomplish their goals and dreams. It helps check things off their bucket list. And I know it's such an important thing, not only for today's society where we live, where a lot of people are required to go and do those off-campus educations for their safety, but also for those people who are really dedicated to their family, trying to work full-time jobs, and they don't have the time to be able to go into an in-person school, and they continue to strive to further their education.
Yeah, no, really cool stuff. Yeah, we appreciate the people that develop it, the people that are doing it, the people that teach it, all the great people out there getting after that. So great National Day online learning. And like we talked about, our Twins are actually playing right now. Yesterday, they split the doubleheader with the Cleveland Indians, so that was awesome. But like you said, we get the overall win we feel yesterday, because if you add up both games, we lost 3-1, we won 3-6. You add those two together, we win 7-6.
Yeah, if it's a 14 inning game, which is basically what we played,
right,
we won the game.
That's right. That's right. So that's why we're going to think about it and believe.
And we just won the entire thing.
Yeah.
But we actually split them, and so that's a really good win for us. I mean, there's not a lot of hope in this season, but just playing good, showing our potential through next season, I feel like is what we're doing now. And with our ability to play with those big teams, I feel like that's the biggest example of how just like we have a lot of potential in this one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, let's check in on, do you mind checking on that? Let's see what's going on there. Oh, 1-0 now. Cleveland is up at the end of the fourth, but a lot of innings left.
Oh, yeah, so we're hoping that we're able to put a run home. But we have been having late score surges lately, so I feel like I'm pretty confident that we can make up the difference of that 1 point difference and come out hitting good. Yeah,
for sure. We've definitely been doing that late. Our young players have been doing a great job here of recent. And each day, right after a cup of Joe, about 10 minutes after a cup of Joe, we take a little journey into the Twiking Zone.
Oh, yeah, that's because in lunchtime we play a little bit of Twins bingo. We play a little bit of Vikings bingo. We like to switch it whichever season it is. And since it's back to football season, we have Vikings bingo going once again. And it's a lot of fun. And these players have been having a lot of fun doing it. In 10th place, it's Kick It over at Bleachers with 85,000 points. With 87,000 points in 9th place, we got Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park. 7th place, it's a big-time two-way tie.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of ties in these Twiking standings, but this is a big one. It's Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley, and none other than Joni at Mama T's Castle Tap with 95,000 points. That's a big-time tie. I don't know who's going to come out on top, but we'll see. Maybe it's been already decided after today's Twins bingo.
Yeah.
But let's actually Vikings bingo. I correct myself.
Oh yeah.
But in
right.
sixth,
it's a tough season right now.
It is. We're Twins are still playing. Vikings have started. I go back and forth all the time. But let's talk about in 6th place. We got Putz over at Willard's Bar of Bacchus with 103,000 points. With 106,000 points in 5th place, we have SNS at Chanticleer's Pizza in Coon Rapids. Then in 4th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 112,000 points. With 114,000 points, only 2,000 points separating these two players. In 3rd place, it's Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. Now we get a little bit of a jump. In 2nd place, it's none other than Lucky Tim. He was in 2nd place last season. Still in 2nd place this season, just not with his counterpart, Joni. It's with 160 points, sitting in 2nd place. Good job, Lucky Tim. In 1st place, with 171,000 points. Yeah, really dominating these standings. It's Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Yeah, they've been crushing it out there, all those players. Well, in the location side of these standings, we've got a lot of things going on as well, like movement in the 9th and 10th spots. In 10th place, moving back from 9th place, it's St. Paul Park Legion with 133,000 points. That's right, we're already in the 100,000 point club. Then we jump to 135,000 points over in Oakdale. It's the reigning champions, Titan Sports Saloon, moving from 10th place up to 9th place. Then we got another tie, like on the player side. We got a tie on the location side as well. In 7th place, it's a tie between Migger's Sports Hub in La Crescent and Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in Oak Park Heights. They both have 145,000 points. But with 172,000 points over in South Haven, it's our 6th place location, Corky's Bar. In 5th place, it's Lakefront Bar in La Center with 186,000 points. But with 191,000 points, it's American Legion Fridley in 4th place. But when we jump out of 4th place into 3rd place, we jump into the 200,000 point club. Who's in 3rd place? It's Maple View Lounge with 220,000 points. Then with 262,000 points, you just take a little walk over to Goodhue and you'll find the Corner Bar in 2nd place.
Oh.
But then when you go to 1st place, we jump into a whole new club.
Oh
that club is the 300,000 point club.
And to put a little asterisk next to it, they're closer to the 400,000 point club than they are to the 300,000 point club.
Very true, my friend. In 1st place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 376,000 points.
Yeah, good job, VFW Spring Lake Park. Absolutely dominated these standings so far, and we are now 10 minutes into this game, so let's check in on where our standings are sitting. Janet's still in 1st place, but I've seen Wet Santa up there in 1st place, but sitting in 2nd now. Griff 17's in 3rd and has held 1st place at some point during these games as well. But in 6th place, we got Fred Trisha. 7th place, Jazam. In 8th place, we got CK1, and in 9th place, it's Susu. Now let's check out where these. Griff 17 has now taken over that 2nd place spot. 3rd place is Wet Santa. 4th place is Hokies. And in 5th place is Mike Tana. But Mike Tana has a significant amount of plays left. Yep. Same with Janet. So we're going to be seeing where their points end up landing. I'm also going to be watching out for, what is that? B-Day Loser?
Yeah, may.
That may be what it is.
I'm trying to think, yeah.
W and A are kind of close in the keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah. It might be B-Day Loser.
Because we had B-Day playing.
Yes.
And then they didn't win they didn't win any of the Give Me 6 jackpots.
Right.
So maybe they changed their name to B-Day Loser. But right now, not being a loser, being in our top 10 in these games.
Maybe it's like Budweiser, but Budweiser Loser?
Maybe. I'd have no idea, but good job, guys, going at it. We'll try to make reason out of anything. But it looks like a lot of movements happening already with Hokies getting bumped back just a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. We still got 19 minutes and 10 seconds left here on this game of open season. But we're going to be getting out there and getting out on the tundra or on the rolling hills or the hunting camp with you guys. We're going to check all that out in just 1 second. But let me tell you about an e-tab that we're really excited about.
Oh, yeah. It's a good one because we just released it last Thursday.
That's right. Be a week coming tomorrow. So it's Tokyo Fortunes. It's super fun, really cool. Let your ninja friend or me fight for you on your journey to find the Tokyo Fortune jackpot. Try your luck on this brand new e-tab. It's super fun.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good one, but we also have 50 different great e-tab games, and they all have super fun, awesome bonus and free play rounds. They are also just, they're all charitable as well, which like everything at Pilot Games is.
Yes.
You can play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and they're 85% payout, so definitely make sure you're playing those games. But let's check out where people are hunting at.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, okay. So, hot off the Nikki Network.
Okay.
I think it's Broadway Loser, BDWY. Broadway Loser. They're playing at Broadway Pizza.
That makes so much more sense. So we figured it out. Nikki did.
Well,
and
Nikki did,
so you know, how many people does it take to figure out a player's name?
Just one.
Nikki, and then 2 idiots. But we got a bunch of people hunting out there. It looks like in the city, super popular. The Tundra's working it. But then up north seems to be a hot spot as well, especially in that southern part.
Yeah, I like the southern part of the up north for some hot hunting. That looks like that's happening right there.
But I think the hunting camp's getting underutilized.
It is completely underutilized, so that may mean there's a lot of game there that no one's taking advantage of. There's a ton of people in the city, which always makes me nervous.
A little nervous.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
Your choice, all that.
Do you got a place where you'd be hunting right now?
I'm definitely thinking, I think you're right. The hunting camp, underutilized right now, might be the place to be.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to head right over because I know they're making a ruckus over there in the cornfield.
Yes.
And all the game is going to be floating over to either 1, the hunting camp, or 2, Cedar Swamp. So that's my other hot location pick is Cedar Swamp. That's a good place to find a golden buck.
I like it because the Cedar Swamp usually packed in with players and a little bit light right now, and we know those bucks, those big golden bucks, love the swamp.
A player was able to take over that first place spot. Ooh. It was none other than Margot.
Nice
then Griff is in second, but then we also got in third with a lot of plays, Janet.
Yeah. Shazam looked like in fourth. So, yeah.
Yeah, some big time movement can still be happening in this one.
For sure. Well, as we're rolling into seeing what you guys are doing out there throughout all your hunting expeditions, make sure you signed up on pgl.world to become a member of our league. You won't be able to compete for our top 10s in here in PGL until you sign up. It's the Pilot Gambling League, and PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that really has a lot of great information in it. You're going to want to be able to earn your PGL points on these big PGL nights and be that insider, right? You get that inside information. Who doesn't want to be an insider?
Oh, yeah.
Come be a part of the family. Yeah, we want you to be a part of the family, and it also is how you get to use the Player Connect app. You got to have the PGL.
Oh, yeah, using that Player Connect app, you can also earn PGL points on that Player Connect app, so lots of good uses. But those new players that signed up, it's Tanked, Pedro 315, Biggie Reds, M. Lee Winkle 24, L, and Tamara, all joining the Pilot Gambling League, trying to earn themselves some PGL points. But I talked about a way to earn some PGL points in the Player Connect app.
Yes, for sure. The best way to do that, I think the easiest way, it's for free, and you play those e-tip boards. You just select on the sports link.
Oh, yeah, it's super easy. You choose the 5 squares on that grid, and then you'll be choosing it for the Vikings versus the Cardinals Sunday. It's completely random, but then points are randomly awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. All you gotta do is launch that app and select Sports Link right above your player icon.
Yeah, I'll tell you some players that got it done this last week in that Vikings game. Our first game of the season was Blue, got 1,500 points, and L, one of our brand new Spotlight players, got 2,000 PGL points.
That's some serious PGL points right there, so good job, Blue and L. It does seem like we do have those players. Their names just pop up again whenever they sign up for that PGL members.
Almost every time.
Oh, yeah, like Tamara won a jackpot just not too long ago either.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you sign up for PGL, and I don't know how the luck works, but luck happens.
Oh, yeah, but you want to hit the road?
Yeah.
Well, let's...
On the road again.
Let's
just
hit the
can't
road.
Wait to get we had Willie Nelson for PyCon.
Yeah, we did.
I feel like Willie used to sing that song.
Yes.
On the road again. There it is.
Oh, the #1 player right there.
Over at the Alibi in Gilbert. Nice to see you, Mike Tana.
Yeah, pulling out all the moves.
Yeah, really getting after the dancing.
Let me find a trail for me to
follow. You did a really nice job on the trails last week.
Yeah, last week I was able to find way more players than I usually can.
Right.
And so I'm super excited to see if I can find some more players this week. We were able to find the entire top 5 last week.
Yes.
And so that was some pretty big stuff. Usually can never find that kind of player.
No, we'll find like one player and that'll be it. Ooh, I see a bubble.
Yeah, I'm already running into another one. as I think I'm heading the right way. Yeah. I think I finally stopped going straight and I started turning around right when I get on the trail.
Yeah.
And that's been sending me to more players.
And
so I think I may just have to stay in that style of going around places. But does it look like...
I wonder. Remember, we went by a nameless player last time, too.
Yes. So...
we just keep going. Don't make direct eye contact.
No, don't look at him. Keep on going. He's dangerous. Don't know what he's thinking.
Yeah. We come to the fork in the road. You take it.
And, yeah, usually just... you take it. I went right at the middle last time.
Yeah.
But I'm deciding to go a little different route. But I see a player icon,
there it is.
And it's a big-time player, the number 2 player out there, Janet, over at Corner Bar in Goodhue. Corner Bar in Goodhue has been a hot location in every single one of our standings, but especially on those PGL nights.
For sure. Hey, Janet. You look stuck. You need some help?
Are you okay, Janet?
Well, I think Janet's okay.
I think you got...
I think Janet's okay.
Yeah, there's not yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Glad you're okay, Janet.
You do you, Janet.
Yeah, you dig a hole, you bury yourself. I mean, that's the obvious reaction.
That's best.
Ooh, I see a bunch of people now. Wow.
Okay, oh yeah, multiple bubbles.
I see bubbles, that's a good sign, and so we're going to be able to find it. It's a stormy day today.
Stormy, I love a rainy night.
Oh, yeah, but I wonder who's going to end up coming out on top. Janet did have so many plays left before was in that 3rd place spot.
Yeah.
And so we'll be able to see if they're able to continue to rack in those points.
Oh, but, look at there. There's Jack.
Yeah, who's in 3rd place right now.
I wonder if Jack's Jack.
Yeah, definitely could be the case. I know, chilling out over there in the cornfield. Definitely party on.
Party on, Jack.
Party on over in that cornfield. Looks like it's working out for you, being able to accumulate a bunch of PGL points.
Yeah, and Janet and Jack still has some play left here, so we'll see where that all ends up.
Oh, that's for sure. Here it comes.
Oh, yeah. See, if we made it across the bridge last time without falling off. This was big-time stuff. Can we do it 2 weeks in a row?
Is there a railing last time?
Yeah, you're going to go through another one that doesn't have a railing.
See, I get to this part and there's no railing.
Right. But you've mastered the bridge.
I've learned as soon as I start going straight, I just let go of the wheel and I just let it go straight because it's got great alignment.
Tony, take the wheel. All right, we made it across both those bridges. One with railing, one with half railing, and one with
no railing. See you over there in the cornfield.
Oh, look at who we got here.
It's Margot. Good to see you, Margot. Getting a lot of PGL points there over in the cornfield, but I know you're drinking because we're over in the cornfield.
Yeah, we know what goes on in the cornfield.
Oh, and there's Griff 17. Griff 17 got an early lead in this game, but has slowly fallen back a little bit as people have accumulated more points.
In 5th place now, but looks like we're coming up on the 6th place player, Fred Tricia, over at American Legion Fridley. So we got into the top 6 now. Good to see you, Fred Tricia.
Oh, yeah. Are we going to have a more successful week than last week? That's the real question.
Could we get to a 7th player? Because 6, was that where we kind of...
I think that's where we pitter-pattered out.
Okay. But we're going to effort to do better this time.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's going to happen. Let's see. I'm going to...
Oh, going off-road.
We're going off-road because it's a 4-wheeler. I've been staying too on the road, I feel like.
Oh, okay. Time to
do a little bit of off-road and see if I can find anything else.
Well, that's, you gotta dream
because
big.
Last time after 6, I couldn't find anybody else
along the road. So maybe 7th through 10th is off the road.
That's my newest prediction.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. So
is that I'm gonna be able to find people over here as soon as I find a path.
Baby stepping your way to a new path. Sometimes you got to take the road less traveled.
I agree with you, my friend. Agreed. But let's see. Let's see if we can find anybody over here. It looks like I got a nice view.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Some ominous skies, but oh, here's a new trail. Let's see where we ended up.
Yeah, let's see if we can find anything. I still want to find the city.
Yes.
I don't know where the city's at.
Although I'm scared about the people that are hunting in the city.
I feel like I want to meet those people. They're the interesting ones.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the risk takers.
We could party with those dudes.
I mean, if you're gonna party, you want to party with the dudes that hunt in the city.
I don't know about that.
I take it back. I take everything back I said. But I don't know. I haven't been able to find anyone cool.
I think the powers that be are trying to keep us down from being able to get past 6th place. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, let's see where this
was
takes
this
me.
a different fork? Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, it's definitely a different fork because I'm right next to the cornfield again.
Yeah. All right. We'll see where this all leads to.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on a different path. So,
Okay.
So we're gonna see if it is a different path. We may run into the same player once again.
It's possible.
But
Oh, new bridge.
yeah, that's a bridge.
Stayed on that one too.
Yeah, I know. I'm just smooth like that with it.
Oh, here we go. All kinds
Oh,
of.
and this is one without a railing.
Right.
And so I definitely am on a different path than I was last time.
Yes.
We'll see if this leads me anywhere.
We'll see. But some beautiful scenery and looking for some more of our favorite places. Ooh, that was a quick turn there.
That was. I wasn't expecting the bridge.
Yeah.
But
you kept it on.
I did,
Yeah.
and I'm very proud of it.
Quality. This is quality driving here. Oh, another little kind of tight little turn there onto a bridge.
Exactly.
This is the more treacherous route.
This is definitely the more treacherous route. I don't know where I've led us, but
I feel like we're getting close to the city.
we are in the bushes.
Yeah.
That's definitely where we're at. We are. I have no clue, but we're leading ourselves to somewhere.
Nikki thinks you've beat the game.
I've beat the game, and now I just can't find anybody. You know what? That's probably what I'm at. And so we're going to hop off this in just a second. Once I get across this last bridge, just to show off my skills.
That's right.
And now I'm parking, and look at that nice view right there.
Yeah, beautiful. It's gorgeous. Well, we are having a blast hanging out with you guys. And we got 5 minutes left in this game of open season. Mike Tana out of plays, but in first place with a huge lead with 60,000 points. Janet's in second and would have to have an amazing plays here to pass Mike Tana. Jacked in third would also have to have really good plays.
Yeah, that's for sure, because Mike Tana has that ginormous lead, accumulating a lot of PGL points. But speaking of PGL points,
yes.
we have some players that have really have hoarded onto those PGL points.
That is for sure. Coming into tonight, we had, season 7 champion falling out of the top 10.
Oh, no.
Sarah Honey at VFW Austin. But jumping into 10th place from outside the ranking, they've been back and forth, in, out, in, out. They're back in. It's Fishy 24. She's at Sherry's Sports Saloon with 574,045 points. Then with 609,505 points over at Malone's Bar and Grill, it's Sloppy in 9th place. Then in 8th place, newcomer to our standings since the Vikings game day broadcast, it's T-Mac 750 over at La Playette. With 632,250 points.
He really came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I didn't see T-Mac at all, and then just suddenly hopped into our standings.
Yeah, it's nice to see T-Mac getting it done. Well, with 633,000, so just a very little amount ahead of T-Mac, 633,685 points. Over in Chanticleer, Pizza in Coon Rapids, it's Gramps in 7th place. Gramps falling from 5th down to 7th.
Wow.
Rising up from 7th into 6th, it's High Rise and Brazo over at Underground Bar and Grill with 640,514 points. But with 648,920. It's amazing how close these standings are.
Yeah.
Over in VFW Roseville, it's Nixon jumping from 6th place up to 5th place. Then in 4th place, we got Drumsky over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 715,290 points. Then in 3rd place, Forget You D over at the VFW Austin with 735,295 points. but with 858,395 points over
Wow.
the American Legion, St. James was in first, falling back to second. It's SpongeBob.
Ooh.
Then jumping from second into first, was there for a long time at the beginning of the season, is back in the leader seat. It's Devoided over at Roadside with 897,865 points.
Now, it really feels like SpongeBob and Devoided are going back and forth at it, really trying to take home this #1 prize. Who do you think is going to be the first player to get into that 1 million point club?
Ooh, that's a really good question. I'm gonna go outside the box and say big changes happen and Forget You D becomes the first player to hit 1 million points.
See, my prediction like 3 weeks ago was that Forget You D was going to be able to take over first place spot.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't no longer predict that. I
Okay.
mean, I've changed my prediction, but that is a huge prediction right there. I'm going to say that Devoided is the one that ends up with that 1 million points first.
Okay, all
And
right.
I'm pretty sure I can predict Jordy's prediction, and that she's gonna say SpongeBob is the first one in the
For
1 million
sure,
point club.
for sure she is.
I know she has a special love for SpongeBob.
Yeah, she's a SpongeBob fan.
Yeah, well, we were both able to meet SpongeBob at PyCon, and so just adds a little bit more love to SpongeBob.
That's right.
But let's head right into these location sides of the standings, because falling out of the standings is Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud.
Yes.
Because there was a newcomer to standings, but they're not sitting in 10th. The newcomer is not. It's VFW St. James in 10th place with 1,775,425 points. In 9th place, jumping from outside the standings back into them once again, it's Valley Lanes in Spring Valley with 1,800,480 points. Then in 8th place, we got Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro with 1,920,040 points. Really big time move for them because they moved from 9th to 8th. From outside the standings, moved to 9th place Valley Lanes in Spring Valley, which means that VFW St. James got bumped back 2 spots just yesterday.
Yeah, it feels like over in Lanesboro, they're having a root tootin' good time.
Oh, that's for sure. Well, let's head right into the 2 million point club, because I know everybody in the 2 million point club is having a root, whatever you said, good
Root
time.
tootin' good time.
In 7th place, we got Moose Lodge Waite Park in St. Cloud with 2,131,680 points. In 6th place, we got the Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 2,194,249 points. In 5th place, we got Leo's Bar Newmarket with 2,371,005 points. In 4th place, we got the Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 2,631,955 points. Then with 2,663,420 points. In 3rd place, it's Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids, and we got a winner. We thought it was going to happen, but it came to fruition. It's Mike Tana over at Albany of Gilbert.
Alibi.
Alibi of Gilbert. Yeah, I said Alibi of Gilbert, taking home $60 on that one. And I see some big-time PGL players jumping into that top 10 in just the last second, but we'll get the entire top 10 to you guys in just a second while we're playing a little bit of Pride of Minnesota, because that's the next game we're getting into.
Nice. Look forward to that one. Love it. It's got huge PGL points. Just to verify that I was using it properly, I looked up Root Tootin' Good Time, and it's a particularly vigorous, exciting, exhilarating, or successful. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having a root tootin' good time giving out lots of money. So good job, guys, getting rolled in this one. You guys are definitely having a root tootin' good time wherever you're at. Maybe have a double cheeseburger while you're at it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Double cheeseburger day.
If you ever want a day for an excuse to eat a double cheeseburger, today's the day, because it's National Double Cheeseburger Day. So throw that thing back in your gullet. But let's go to 2nd place in the location standings. Yeah, that's about how I eat it. We got VFW Northfield with 2,940,615 points. In 1st place, we got Cabin Bar Nicolette with 3,276,875 points, really accumulating up those points fast. But VFW Northfield hot on their tracks, trying to get to that 3 million point club probably tonight.
Yeah, you know, back when I was in my 20s, I'll tell you, boy, I used to be able to collect up PGL points like they were hotcakes. Slowed down a little bit in my old age.
No, just real slow. But we got just 3 minutes and 35 seconds to get enrolled in this one. I already see 34 players, now 35 players have gotten enrolled in this one. So make sure you guys are still getting enrolled, press and play, and win some big prizes.
Yeah, speaking about big prizes, Pilot Games teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. That's our prize. And we created an E-Tab game called Let's Go Wild. It's got huge prizes, a bunch of fun. It's always in our top 5 games. We love it. It sends luck to our Minnesota Wild.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's look at this top 25, under 25.
Okay.
Adam Beckman has moved up to number 8.
Okay.
The former third-round pick continues to climb their rankings, moving up 1 spot from last year. He was sitting in that 9th place spot. Now he's at 8th. For the Minnesota Wild fans, the idea of a prospect living up to what they thought they would be on draft night is rare. Every year, Adam Beckman appears to be one of those few unicorns that Minnesota sports fans deserve. A prospect that performs above what they were projected to do, while maybe not to the level of Kirill Kaprizov. Beckman has shown incredible growth since the Wild called his name in the 3rd round of the 2019 NHL entry draft.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Well, after an amazing 2019-2020 season, they saw him win the 4 Bronco Trophy for Western Hockey League Player of the Year. Beckman showed that he wasn't just a fluke. He spent most of the year in the WHL with
Spokane.
Okay, playing a strange season and schedule due to the pandemic, but also spent 9 games in Iowa with the AHL Wild. He showed that he has the skills to grow into a large role at the next level. He found himself playing in important situations almost immediately, even scoring an overtime game-winning goal in one of his games.
Interesting. You know what I really wondered about coming out of that very interesting story that you talked about is how they came up with the name 4 Bronco Trophies. Because at first I thought you said Ford Bronco.
No.
Like Ford had sponsored with their
Yes.
with their new remake of the Bronco, right?
No, but it's 4 Bronco.
It's 4 Bronco. So I wonder how they came up with 4 Bronco.
Like, why not 3 Bronco?
Yeah, I mean, it could have been 5 Broncos. You know, it's like Adidas. Why did they do 3 stripes? I don't know. But
I think there's an actual reason for Adidas's 3 stripes.
is there? There's probably a reason for the 4 Broncos, too.
Yeah. But definitely a good thing. I mean, he's number 8 on the under 25 list,
Yeah.
and he is only 20 years old, so he's still got 5 more years to develop on this list.
Yeah.
See if he can get himself all the way to that number 1 spot.
I'd like to be on the. I think I can say this and say definitely that I am. Like, I'm in the over 25 list.
Yes, I agree with that one.
Yeah.
I think you can say really confidently that you're that.
Over 25 in the over 25 list.
There you go. But we are now in play of this Pride of Minnesota, and you guys just have 10 minutes to get all those plays in. So make sure you're hitting those iPads,
Yes.
making sure you're getting everything in so you don't leave anything on the table.
Well, I got that top 10 from our last open season game. This is hot off the Nikki Network. In 10th place, it's She Sailor over at Sales Angus Grills. In 9th place, Shazam over at Howie's Sports Bar and Grill. In 8th place, Fred Trisha over at American Legion Fridley. Then over at Big Dog Sports Cafe, it's Jamie Triller. In 6th place, we got Lou Bear over at the VFW St. James. Then at Boulder Tap House Rochester, it's Griff 17 in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Margot over at Elsie's Bar and Grill in Caledonia. Over at Anamia Vets Club, it's Jacked over in 3rd place. In 2nd place, we got Janet at Corner Bar Goodhue, and our number 1 player in open season tonight was Mike Montana at the alibi of Gilbert winning 60 smackaroonies.
Yeah, after Janet looked like they were just going to run away with it with how many plays, how many points they had accumulated, Mike Tana really had some nice plays to end off and made a good point separation that Janet just wasn't able to make up.
For sure.
But still got in second place, so that's still a really good prize.
Yeah.
But I see Big Pippin in that first place spot, and just kind of made me think about the Michael Jordan starting five, all-time starting five list that he put out.
Yes.
And it was, it was Magic Johnson at the point guard.
Yes.
Him at the shooting guard.
Yes.
Scottie Pippen at small forward.
Okay.
A power forward was James Worthy, and then the center was, I think, Kareem.
Kareem, yeah.
Yeah, and so I just wanted to pick your brain about that one. What you think was the thought process behind Michael Jordan picking those five?
I think he had two singular, I'll say two enemy picks on that, right?
Yes.
Like one was, Magic Johnson, I don't disagree, but he's picking Magic and not Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, for sure. For sure, but I don't think because of how many championships Magic's won, it's hard to put Isaiah Thomas over him.
No, yeah, right. But the NBA gave Magic one that would have been 3 for Isaiah. But yeah, I think Magic's great. I love Magic. So, but I think no way is Michael picking
zero.
Isaiah.
Zero.
Second one, there's no way he's picking LeBron James.
Zero, because LeBron James is the only player that might be able to pass him as the greatest player of all time.
Exactly. So he's not going to put him in the top 5. So that means James Worthy, welcome to the top 5. Now, I also think James Worthy, I think he was a teammate of his with the Tar Heels.
Oh, okay, so that makes a little bit of sense. But I also think, even Scottie Pippen making it as a small forward pick, that is to make up for the fact that he made it made it sound like it was only Michael Jordan who made them go to all those finals in the Last Dance documentary.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a little bit of makeup there. There's a definite snub to LeBron.
He's doing a lot of things right there.
Because you could go. Probably nobody's arguing with that particular pick, if that is Tim Duncan even.
Oh, if James Worthy is Tim Duncan.
Yeah, if he just said Tim Duncan, it'd be hard to say, well, that's just an angry pick.
Exactly. But because he chose James Worthy, it was like, oh, he's doing this despite LeBron James.
And it was almost to me, and nothing against James Worthy. I'm a big fan of James Worthy as a
great player.
Yeah, that he was like, I'm intentionally making sure that I did this.
Yeah, that's
which is very Michael.
Oh, for sure.
I grew up like teenage years, all that, like the biggest Michael fan.
Oh yeah, you were the kind of guy that wanted all the Jordan shoes.
Oh yeah,
and you wanted to fly like Jordan.
Oh yeah,
and I understand it. He was a walking highlight reel.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, big Michael Jordan fan, but also know the nature of the man, and that is the nature of the man.
Oh, for sure. I just thought it was so interesting hearing Michael Jordan's pick, and those old hats always have so many really weird NBA takes because they never want to give up that their era was the best.
No, it wasn't. It was Hakeem Olajuwon was his pick over Kareem, which that's arguable to me. Shaq, Hakeem. Kareem, Wilt.
I think you can even argue
Russell Wilson. No, not
Bill
Russell.
Russell.
Bill Russell, I meant.
Yeah, I think Bill Russell. You only can argue if you think championships are the most important thing.
Yes.
Because Bill Russell, great defensive player. Very good offensive player, but not great offensively.
Not great,
yeah. Just because you watched Wilt Chamberlain do what he did.
Yeah, he always did get the best of Wilt in the championships, though.
He did. But Wilt was dropping 50 and 20.
True.
It was just that Bill Russell had like 7 other Hall of Famers he had Hall of Famers that were riding the bench on his teams.
That's true.
But just all the Rams. The league was so small back then too. There was that there was Hall of Famers just everywhere on every team.
Oh yeah, there was 8 teams in the NBA.
Yeah, they all had a Hall of Famer on it.
Yeah, you talk about the point of the needle, just to be on an NBA. It's already the point of the needle now.
But even more so back then when there's only 8 teams.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Oh, yeah. But we are just 2 minutes and 50 seconds until we're done with this one. But make sure you guys are tuning in every single Twins Wednesday to check out when we finally release Primetime Bets. We're going to be releasing that really, really soon. We're in the final testing stages of it. And so matching up PGL locations and players with handicaps and a lot of bragging rights on the line, you definitely don't want to miss out on it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we got a fishing report. It's got Millie Locks Lakes in it, and it's by the Outdoors Weekly. It was done just yesterday, September 14th.
Okay.
And the bass bite is going great at Millie Locks. A walleye are biting in the mud, pulling has produced some nice walleyes. Panfish, walleyes, and pike are biting on smaller area lakes such as Ann, Shakopee, Knife, Playette, Sullivan. Yeah, all those. Try under bridges, the channels, and the shore breaks. Look for the walleyes to be biting at the weed lines.
Where's your personal pick for the smaller area lakes?
I'm gonna go Shakopee.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go Sullivan.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, isn't the Monsters Inc. Guy named Sullivan?
Yeah, Sully. He's Sully.
Yeah, that's why his name's Sully. Yes, good one. So I'm picking Sullivan just because of that fact, because I like a good Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. is a quality show. I haven't seen that in so many years.
They made a Disney Plus has released a new Monsters Inc. show.
Okay.
That's about it's about after they've taken over as the Laughing Energy.
Okay, yep.
And how the transition's going, and it's following a monster that was hired in as a scarer, and now is transferring over to figure out where his new place of employment in the company.
Okay.
And so it's super funny. I've only watched like one episode of it, but I just
You enjoyed it?
I enjoyed it. Not enough to like keep on watching it with my busy schedule, but definitely good enough that if I ever was babysitting kids, I would like watch that with them.
Yeah. I caught an episode after you had recommended on the broadcast, the Only Murders in the Building.
Yes.
And I enjoyed it.
It's super fun. I
I'm
thought
gonna keep watching.
It's super interesting. I mean, it's a bunch of it's exactly what you'd expect out of a bunch of true crime junkies that are working together to try and figure out a mystery in their building, just being idiots.
Well, I'm a fan, of Martin Short, of Steve Martin, and then you also get of Disney fame,
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
Yeah, surprising. I think she's doing a really good job in that role.
She did a nice job.
But we are at 0 seconds on this one, so we're just letting the tabulators tabulate. But it looks like for the entire game, Big Pimpin' was able to hold on to that first place prize.
Yeah, well, the Alibi of Gilbert has been a super hot location tonight.
Oh, that's for sure. But there it is. It's finally there. Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi in Gilbert, taking home $220 on this one.
Nicely done, Big Pimpin'. I'm assuming that's Scotty. And it's great to have a celebrity basketball player in the broadcast.
Oh, that's for sure. But make sure we're about to start getting enrolled into a little bit of Wipeout Blackout action. Yeah. And so we're going to play 6 games of Wipeout Blackout. We're going to take a quick break for the first game of Wipeout Blackout, but we will be there for game number 2.
See you on game number 2 of Wipeout.
Hey guys, and we've had so much fun giving out a bunch of jackpots over the last couple months, I feel like. But just like this last week has been a really hype time for jackpots. We had 19 go out just last week, but we've had so many.
tab with 95,000 points. Now with 97,000 points, we got 5th place player SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza in Coon Rapids. Then we jump right into our 100,000 point club, and who is it? Well, it's our Season 9 champion. That's right, the reigning champion. In 4th place, it's Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 104,000 points. Then with 114,000 points, it's over at Corky's Bar, South Haven. 3rd place is Nan. In 2nd place, it's Lucky Tim over at the Lakefront Bar with 160,000 points. But with 171,000 points over at Corner Bar Goodhue, it's not Lucky, our #1 player in the state in the Twiking zone.
Oh yeah, well maybe if these players keep as hot as they've been, we may see a 200,000 point club come in this week. We just need a lot of play happening.
Right.
But let's talk about the location size, because when you're talking about high pointage, these locations have accumulated some crazy amounts of points. Because in 10th place, we start off in the 100,000 point club, and not only is it starting off in the 100,000 point club, but we're starting off with the reigning champs in 10th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon, who just won Season 9. Right now sitting with 127,000 points. 9th place, we got St. Paul Park Legion with 133,000 points. With 145,000 points over there in La Center. In 7th place, we have a two-way tie. It's a big-time tie because it's not just over in La Center, but it's also in Oak Park Heights, because it's a tie between Minneger Sports Hub and Carboni's Pizzeria and Pug Pub, Oak Park Heights.
Wow.
Yeah, they both have 145,000 points. In 6th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with one. Hey guys, and we're getting enrolled in that game number 2 of Wipeout Blackout, where we're just having a lot of fun trying to give out some mad prizes on this one. But we we'll be getting those winners just from last game in just a second. But here's a reminder that if you do win one of these giant prizes, send in a photo. We love seeing those player pics and seeing your smiling faces. If you win a jackpot, hold your iPad up and let us see your happy face holding that jackpot message. Send us pictures of you playing with your friends, your favorite bartender. Just having fun playing Pilot Games is worth sending a photo to us. Share those pictures at Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Yeah, speaking of that, we always say that with your favorite bartender, server, whatever, you know.
Yes.
And what was that? That was Sizzler.
Yes.
That sent it with his favorite bartender.
Yes, it was awesome. I was glad to see him do that one.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what player pick is there right now.
Let's take a look. Oh, there it is. Jazam.
Yeah, good to see you, Jazam.
And there it is. Karma winning that $11 line prize here in game number 2 of Wipeout Blackout. Well, in game number 1, I do have those results. We had a Musco line prize going out to Lucky You on the Crunchy side and Gumby at Big Boar Barbecue. They split $12. Then we had a Musco large frame going out to Who's 55 at Leonard's, and it was $19. Then we had Broadway Loser over at Broadway Pizza in Coon Rapids winning that Musco coverall of $24. And I've got our top 10 in Pride of Minnesota. In 10th place, it was Tanked at Spare Time Tavern. In 9th place, it is Rud Dog over at LJ's. Then over at Friar Tuck's Pub in 8th place, it's Enabler. In 7th place, it's Ron at Corner Bar and Grill in Winstead. And then over at the Brickyard Bar and Grill, it's Skeeter in 6th place. In 5th place, it's Lena over at Broadway Pizza in Brooklyn Park. Then in 4th place, it's She Sailor at Sales Angus Grill. Then over at the Corner Bar and Grill in Winstead, it's Kono in 3rd place. In 2nd place, it's Rakisha at Neeson's Gaylord. Then in 1st place, Big Pippin at the Alibi of Gilbert with $220. That large frame win goes out to Harley and Lisa splitting that $17, and that $22 Must Go coverall goes out to MLP at Pig on the Porch. Congratulations to all of our winners there in game number 2 of Wipeout Blackout, and that means we're getting enrolled in game number 3.
Oh yeah, good job on that one, and now we're going to be getting enrolled in this next game. But good job to all those winners: Karma, Lisa, MLP, and Harley, all getting the win in that game number 2.
Yes.
But did we talk about the game number 1 winners?
Yep, I talked about all those. I talked about all the top 10 in Pride of Minnesota while you were doing all that wonderful tech stuff.
Oh yeah, getting ourselves back on the screen once again, but we just got 2 minutes and 33 seconds to get enrolled in this game right here. Make sure you get enrolled, press and play, because we got still a bunch of good prizes. But we got some Vikings news, which I just read up a little bit of Vikings news.
Yeah, you were telling me a little bit.
It was an awesome quote from Rashawn Breeland, and he was just basically, he was like, man, I've never played with a guy like Patrick Peterson before. QBs don't even look his way. I mean, obviously, he only let 1 catch for 3 yards in the entire night, him against the Bengals, and Rashawn Breeland's like, I gotta buckle up my shoes, I gotta buckle up my helmet, I gotta be ready on every single play, because they're always looking my side because they never want to look at Patrick Peterson.
Right? That's a tough task for sure.
But I know Rashawn Breeland's definitely up for it.
Yeah, no, he's a competitor, so that's a fun one. Well, if you ever wonder, what do we talk about when we're on break? We talk about the Vikings. That's what we talk about. So, yeah, that is kind of the way our conversations go. It's either our football team or the Vikings.
Oh yeah, well, I'm reading this this little article done by the Vikings Territory, written by Dustin Baker. Vikings cornerback Cameron Dantzler has his marching orders. Let's see what that means. In February, onlookers of the Minnesota Vikings were riding high on the future of the cornerback position based on the 2020 rookie output. Jeff Gladney showed grit during his maiden voyage, displaying a knack for tackling and overall too mature. Months later, the first-round pick by the Vikings in 2020 NFL Draft was released after Glandy had a rough incident. But the other 2020 rookie quarterback, Cameron Dantzler, is on the team right now. He was slated to be Minnesota's cornerback 1 or cornerback 2 in the 2021 season, but that prognostication was evidently too lofty or too soon. Dantzler currently has a cornerback 6 acronym attached to his name on the depth chart, and that's after he was the NFL's top rookie cornerback per Pro Football Focus grading last year. Both forecasts of Glandy and Dantzler are grim. Glandy won't play for a team any longer, and Dantzler must claw his way back up the roster before the Vikings' Week 1 loss to the Cincinnati Bengals. Dantzler was deactivated.
Hey, while you're talking about that, we got Sizzler getting that $16 line prize win over at Doc's Landing in White Bear Lake. And now we're trying to get this jackpot of $2,139 in the large frame.
Oh yeah, well that's plopping him on the bench in street clothes for an unknown reason. His tumble down the Vikings defensive plan is close to unprecedented for a Mike Zimmer regimen. Reiterate, the man slated for cornerback 1 duty when the season finished last year now doesn't play in a regular season game.
Wow, that's interesting.
Just weird to think about. On Wednesday, Zimmer gave clear marching orders to Dantzler via the media to get back on the field. It's simple. Play special teams too. Zimmer's on where Cameron Dantzler is at in his career and how he can see the field again. First of all, he has to play special teams. If you're a backup player, you have to play special teams.
Interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. We're into the must-go here in the large frame. Still got a shot at this jackpot on the coverall. There it is, Big Eagle over at Eagles Mankato getting that large frame of $26. We're on to the must-go on the coverall.
Yeah, that $33 must-go prize. But now it's crystal clear that once a starter, Dantzler was demoted to reserve duties to reascend back to his starting gig.
There's Miles over at Casper's Cherokee Sirloin in Egan getting that $33 must-go. Congratulations, Miles, on that coverall must-go win. That means we're going to get enrolled in a game number 4 of Wipeout Blackout, and we're looking to give out some jackpots here.
Oh yeah, but I'm expecting. This is my own. Outside of the article, I expect Cameron Dantzler to make a comeback this season.
Okay.
I expect if he's able to do that thing and go out play special teams, he'll then be active on the roster. And I think that may be one of the bigger things on the thing is that he may just be not wanting to play those special teams, and they're like, okay, then we'll have these other cornerbacks be over you as the backups because they're willing to play special teams.
Right, and when you're not number 1 or number 2 corner and you don't play special teams, then someone that will, because they know they need that.
Exactly.
They know they need that. But you usually get an opportunity to get out on the field as QB, or I should say CB 3 or 4 as the game goes on. So
because I can't imagine that he has regressed that much.
Yeah. No.
I mean, he even put on muscle during the offseason, so I was expecting him to be better coming into this season.
Right.
And so I'm expecting if he's able to really step up, especially in those special teams aspects of the game, I think you'll be able to see him get on the field more and maybe even work his way back into that cornerback 3 because I think he's a gamer. He may just be struggling in practice, but I saw him last year and he really played well in the game. He was an underrated prospect coming into the draft and then ended up overplaying his draft stock, being the number 1 cornerback Pro Football Focus, and so I expect him to even improve from that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And maybe it's a light bulb moment for him because, you hear so many stories from NFL players that maybe they've got a lot of promise, but things aren't working out. They look like they might fall out of the NFL or fall out of favor, all that kind of stuff. They have this light bulb moment, and then all of a sudden they just go out and then they go have a Hall of Fame career or whatever.
Oh, yeah, and sitting behind two super intelligent cornerbacks in Brashawn Breeland and Patrick Peterson, he just needs to be absorbing as much as he can as a backup cornerback. He's not going to be able to see the field much because we have a cornerback 1 and we have a cornerback 2, so he's going to be playing at the best cornerback 3, and so he's just got to be an absorbent, just being able to figure out everything that he can from those guys, all the tips and tricks, because those guys are some of the best in the business.
That is for sure. Well, Sunday, September 19th, the Vikings will take on the Cardinals at 3 p.m. We'll be coming at 2:30. We'll be coming to you guys with some Vikings game day bingo. We're excited about being here. Yours truly and my friend over here will be on the broadcast, bringing that Vikings game day to you guys and all the wonderfulness that we'll have this Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of wonderfulness, there's definitely some wonderfulness in the E-Tab games, but specifically in Vikings victory. Pick a letter in the skull bonus and win huge prizes if you pick it right.
Oh, Miles just won the coverall in the last time. Now came back and won the line prize here at Casper's Cherokee Sirloin in Eagan. Congratulations, Miles, win that $13 line prize. I wonder if that's Miles Davis, wonderful musician.
Yeah, definitely could be. But let's see if we can give out this $2,000 large frame, or maybe even the $5,755 coverall.
It could happen.
But let's talk about what we were just playing a few hours ago, and that was the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. And these standings have been absolutely wild in these ones because we have ties on ties on ties.
Oh, yeah.
And 8th place starts off those ties. It's a 4-way tie in 8th place between Pee-wee at TJ's Odd and Off Tail, Sandbar at Shore 96, and Amy Pay Me at American Legion Rice. Also in that tie, Otter 61 at VFW Coon Rapids. They all have 12,000 points.
I'm stuck in this quad tie.
Oh, yeah. Then in 7th place, we got Bowl over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 14,000 points. And the ties still continue into 5th place. And one of our biggest ties, it's Curtis J over at Country Lounge and Joni at Bleachers. They both have 15,000 points. Curtis J, big riser in the last few weeks. Joni, a longtime player. Who will come out on top? We'll soon find out.
I don't know, but I know this. Merritt over at the pub at 69 in Twin Lakes, getting that $22 must-go large frame, and now we're working on this must-go $27 coverall. There it is. It's I think LJR and or maybe L Junior. In DeMary splitting that $27 must-go prize. DeMary's playing at Stoney's Bar, and L Junior is playing over at Hiller's Last Call Liquor.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to go over another big-time tie in these Jackpot Hunter standings in 3rd place. It's a tie between Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee and Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. They both have 16,000 points. One of the biggest ties in our entire standings and the highest rated tie in our entire standings, because the final 2 players, they're no more ties.
Okay.
Yes, in 2nd place, we got one away over at Shady's Railside with 17,000 points. That's right, you are one away from that 1st place spot. But then we got in 1st place, the reigning champ, has been in 1st place for as long as I can remember, Yags 370 over at Winters in Cold Spring with 20,000 Jackpot Hunter points.
He's been crushing it. In 9th place in the location side, it's a 4-way. That's right, it's a quad tie. I'm stuck in this quad tie. I don't know what that means. I just started doing it. In the location side as well. So in 9th place tie, we got American Legion Fridley, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, Titan Sports Saloon Oakdale, and Pappy's Cafe Coon Rapids. They all got 24,000 points. Then with 26,000 points over in Maplewood, it's Bleachers in 8th place. In 7th place, we got Shady's Railside in Rice with 27,000 points. Then with 31,000 points over in Akeley, it's Municipal Liquor Store in 6th place. Then in 5th place, it's Corner Bar Goodhue with 32,000 points. Then with 37,000 points, you just wander over to Shakopee, you find the American Legion, and you know you're in the 4th place location. In 3rd place, you find our reigning champions, Riverboat Depot and Sartell. They got 39,000 points. Then with 40,000 points, you just wander over to Rice, and in 2nd place, it's the American Legion It's the American Legion. Yeah. And in first place, our number one location in the entire standings in the state of Minnesota, Country Lounge in St. Paul with 46,000 points.
Wow.
46,000.
Yeah, that's some pretty good points right there for them. Just watching that race between the number 2 and number 3 location.
Yeah.
With Riverboat Depot sitting with 39,000 points and American Legion Rice sitting with 40,000 points. It's
tough.
really anyone's game to be able to compete with Country Lounge. Right now, Country Lounge has a 6,000 point lead, but I think either of those two locations could close that gap in a hurry.
Yeah, you never know who's going to go over the top like Hawk in that Over the Top movie.
I need to see that movie.
Oh, just quality Hollywood production.
But now that I've heard many things about it, we've even named a football play after that movie.
Yeah, why wouldn't we?
We need to actually watch it.
Yeah, we may just need to watch it as a whole team together.
Yeah, I think we need to watch Over the Top, and then we need to watch at least a few of the Rocky movies.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we named a play Hawk after Sylvester Stallone.
Yes.
In that movie. Then we named a play Mr. T, not only after one of our great players, but also Mr. T from A-Team and the Rocky movies, and all that.
Yeah.
But,
well,
why
before
don't
you
we
keep
talk
on
about
talking, we got Trisha, Fred, and Sizzler and Big Eagle all splitting that $11 line prize.
And in all of our movie named plays, we got X-Wing as well.
Yeah, we got X-Wing, we got Rocky,
Yep.
we got
Rambo.
Yeah.
We got a lot of Sylvester Stallone.
Yes, well, that's whenever the QB runs it. It's a Sylvester Stallone movie.
Oh, don't tell them the secret. They're going to know when we're running a QB sneak.
Oh, no. You guys don't tell the people we're playing over in Michigan. Because we
This secret is safe with all the thousands of you.
Exactly.
I know it is.
But we love our Sylvester Stallone movies. But then one of the kids walked up to us today.
Yeah, and we named the play Mr. T, and he's like, oh, okay, yeah. And I was like, you know who Mr. T is? He's like,
No.
I don't know who that is.
And you're just like, what? You don't know who Mr. T is?
And I was like, I pity the fool that doesn't know who Mr. T is. And he goes, I don't know who it is, coach. I was like, oh my God.
Facepalm. That's what that is right there. We got Red Dog over at LJ's in Miltona taking that $17 large frame. And we've moved on to a $22 coverall on this one.
There it is. MLP over on Pig on the Porch in Loretto.
Pig on the Porch always gets me a little hungry.
Yeah, it's got to be good.
I feel like they got to have a good pulled pork sandwich or something, some good brisket, or I don't even know.
Yeah, you just say pig and I'm in.
It just sounds like it, I'd picture some bald guy out there just smoking up some pork.
Bald is better than the hairnet, right? Because you got less chance of hair falling in.
Oh yeah, no, I trust a bald man cooking my food.
I never trust a skinny chef.
Oh no, you can't trust a skinny chef. They're too healthy. They don't know what tastes good.
It's gonna serve me like avocado something.
Exactly. Well, let's head right into our celebrity birthdays because we just have one more game of Wipeout Blackout before
Man,
we're
we've
done.
been having too much fun.
Yeah, that's for sure. But the first one on this one, it's definitely fun. Born in 1254, it was Marco Polo. An explorer that was a great explorer, but is probably more known for now the game that is played across the country, Marco Polo.
There you go. Born in 1789, James Fenimore Cooper. He's a novelist, and he wrote The Last of the Mohicans.
Oh, that's a cool book. Born in 1857, we got William Howard Taft, the 27th U.S. president from 1909 to 1913. He also was Chief Justice of the Supreme Court.
That's kind of amazing. I mean, to be both president and Supreme.
I mean, that is a political resume right there.
Yeah, Chief Justice of Supreme. Well, justice. A Chief Justice shouldn't be political.
No, it's technically not.
No. These days, I think it's much more political than it might have been.
Yes.
Back then. In 1890, Agatha Christie, crime writer, wrote Murder on the Orient Express.
Has Agatha Christie done other things as well?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big time.
I mean, Murder on the Orient Express is a huge one, but yeah.
But, like, other things besides that, because I feel like I've read, like, a bunch of Agatha Christie books.
I mean, she did a bunch of them. Pretty sure.
I want to know which ones I know. The ABC Murders, Death on the Nile. I want to know which ones because there's definitely one I've read because Agatha Christie just sticks out in my name.
Huge name.
So much. I mean,
crime mystery. Yeah.
I mean, it dominated the crime novel world for years and years.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Agatha Christie.
Yeah,
I mean, I definitely recognize some of the books. Just I don't know which one I read because I know I definitely read an Agatha Christie book. I just don't know which one it is.
Okay.
But next celebrity birthday, born in 1907, Faye Ray.
That's what I was saying.
Actress in King Kong.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder, was she the lady that was held by King Kong?
That would be a cool thing to have. I mean,
Yeah.
I would love to be held by King Kong.
That's right.
Not in real life, but in a movie.
I think so. I think she was.
Yes, it looks like very, very pretty woman. So I
Yeah.
guess so, because that's who they would always have King Kong go after.
Yeah.
Very pretty woman.
1909, Jean Batten. She was an aviator and the first solo flight from England to New Zealand in 1936.
Oh, yeah, well, we got Rudd Dog over at LJ's in Miltona taking home $16 on that line prize. But we got a bunch of people 6 balls away right now trying to take home $2,302 on that large frame. But we also got a $5,950 coverall on this final game that we'll also be trying to give out. But we got Not Casey out there. Don't worry, it's not you. It's not Casey.
No, not Casey, for sure.
But you just talked about Jean Batten. Happy birthday, Jean. But born in 1921, Jackie Cooper, actor and director, did Skippy and Superman.
There you go. I wonder if he was...
Which rendition of Superman?
Yeah. I want to see.
He was also in Little Rascals.
So he didn't play Superman. He was the director, must have been. For the Superman. Yeah. Which would have been some of the Superman of my youth. There it is. Karma winners in Sartell and marked at Eagles Mankato. And we're working on this must-go coverall. So not a jackpot. Was this our last game right here?
Yes.
So that means that jackpots are all growing and rolling to next Wednesday.
Yeah, that means that coverall is going to be close to $6,000 when we come in next week.
Yeah, Miles at least got a hat trick during those games. Over at Casper's Cherokee Sirloin in Egan. Congratulations to all of our winners. And that means we're getting into our final game of the broadcast. We're getting into the Jackpot Jungle 25-cent edition. We've got a huge jackpot on the line as you guys start to get enrolled in this. There it is. We got just under 8 minutes to get enrolled in this Jackpot Jungle 25-cent edition. We're excited to be with you for this entire Wednesday.
He pays Perry White.
Oh,
in the Superman
I know
movies.
exactly who he is now. Yeah, because he's the editor of the Daily Planet.
Oh, is that what he is? Okay.
Yeah, Perry White is the editor of the Daily Planet, where Superman or Clark Kent and Lois Lane work. Yeah.
That makes so much sense. Well, that's an awesome thing. Happy birthday, Jackie Cooper.
Yeah, there we go. And now, born in 1938. Great pitcher in the MLB. It's Gaylord Perry, and he actually won in 1972, won the AL Cy Young.
Wow.
Yeah.
Born in 1940, it's Merlin Olsen, a football player, sportscaster, and also actor.
Yeah, Merle Olsen. I mean, he's basically a Hall of Fame as a football player. I know he's a Hall of Fame football player. He's got to be a Hall of Fame sportscaster. He was awesome as a sportscaster. And then, I mean, magical in Little House on the Prairie.
How many episodes was he in Little House?
I think all of them, wasn't he?
Oh, was he? I don't know. I haven't watched. I don't know who Merle Olsen really is.
Oh, you got to look up Merle Olsen. Yeah, I think he's the pastor on Little House on the Prairie.
Is he?
Yeah, but he was one of the 4 horsemen on the Rams defensive line with like Deacon Jones, Merle Olsen. Like they were just.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, that is hilarious That's
Yeah.
awesome. Well,
Father Murphy was another big show. He was on. Yep.
Yeah, he was in a lot of good things. Well, happy birthday, Merle Olsen.
Yeah, just amazing.
Yeah, well, born in 1946, it's Tommy Lee Jones, actor, was
He's an okay actor.
Executioner song, Bloody Monday, The Fugitive, and Men in Black.
Yeah, I mean, and so many more. So many more, like U.S. Marshals. I'm trying to think of all the ones.
And
I like him as an actor.
And then you said he was also a football player.
Yeah, football player at Harvard. He was a fullback.
Did he ever go to the NFL, or just went into acting straight after that?
Yeah, you just when Hollywood's calling, you just go.
And probably he was making a lot more money than those football players back then.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, and I think Tommy Lee Jones, probably a better actor than
fullback.
Than fullback, and I think Merle Olsen probably a better football player, defensive lineman than actor.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll even it out.
Debatable.
That is, I mean, he was a great actor.
But yeah, we still got a lot more of these celebrity birthdays.
Yeah, we got 1946, same day as Tommy Lee Jones, same day, same year. Oliver Stone, Academy Award-winning screenwriter and film director, did Wall Street, Born on the 4th of July, Platoon, JFK. He's done so many big-time shows.
Wow. Well, you want to talk about somebody who's big time.
Oh.
Born in 1961. I talked about this on the other broadcast. Just one of those quarterbacks that is in the argument of most talented quarterbacks of all time.
For sure.
I mean, he's up there with the Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes. Like, he can sling it with the best of them, and that's Dan Marino. He's in the college and NFL Hall of Fame. He's a 9-time Pro Bowler and carried so many of those early Dolphins.
Now, they don't talk about his acting chops, but really great in those Isotoner glove commercials.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget about his appearance on Ace Ventura.
Yes. Quality actor. Well, it's so many quality football players and actors on today.
I mean, him plus Jim Carrey. How can that go wrong?
There's no way. No way, no how.
Turn the laces.
Yeah. Finkel. All right.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Born on the same day in 1981, another just amazing actor. Ben Schwartz. He's a comedian on Parks and Rec and Jake and Amir. He's actually a pretty funny guy.
I'm sure as soon as I see him, I know him. Yeah, I know him because I've watched the entire series of Parks and Rec.
Oh yeah, he's a big part of it.
Oh, okay, so he's the crazy guy.
Yeah, the crazy guy.
Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
He's also in Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, okay.
Which has Jim Carrey. Speaking of Jim Carrey movies.
Yeah, I have not seen that.
I have not seen it either. I've heard only good things about it, but I've only talked about it with some people that would watch Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And they're fans of that kind of stuff. And so I guess I'd have to talk to a more casual fan to really
watched it, but's a casual fan. Yeah.
Yes. So then I get a real perspective of what it is. He's also in the Star Wars Force Awakens as well.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. That 2015 rendition.
Okay. Yeah.
Then we have as our final celebrity birthday, born in 1984. It's the Prince of Wales. Oh yes, Prince Harry. Happy birthday, Prince Harry.
There you go. Well, that's the end. Finally, I mean, that was a long list. I feel worn out. I need to hydrate.
Oh yeah.
After all those celebrity birthdays.
No, that is a lot of celebrity birthdays, but a lot of really good ones as well.
Yeah.
So now we just got 2 minutes and 11 seconds to get enrolled in this one, but we got a quick PGL news update.
Hot off the Nikki Network. We've got breaking PGL news. SpongeBob back in first, knocking Devoided back into second. They're separated by about 6,000 points. That's it.
Only 6,000 points separating those two players, but now SpongeBob back on top. I know that's going to put a smile on Jordy's face tomorrow.
It's going to be a hot topic. I think I'm on with Jordy on Cup of Joe. I'm sure that's going to be a hot topic on the Cup of Joe. It might get heated under the lights like it often does on Cup of Joe.
Oh, I know. Jordy likes to get intense on that show. So make sure you guys are here at 11:30.
She grills you. Puts the hot lights on.
I know, just straight, just like what's it called? What?
I mean, sometimes when I'm on with her, she's like Roy Firestone. She'll just make me cry and tell a personal story.
kind of similar to that.
Yeah.
Well, let's dive back into the freaky and the deaky of the twiking zone.
In 10th place, we got Kick It over at Bleachers with 85,000 points. Then with 87,000 points, it's VFW Spring Lake Park. Over there is Looser Dave in 9th place. In 7th place, we got a two-way tie between Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley and Joni at Mama T's Castle. They both got 95,000 points. They just need 5,000 more points to get in that 100,000 point club. But the next player has gotten that done with 103,000 points over at Willard's Bar of Bacchus. It's Puts in 6th place. Then in 5th place, we got SNS over at Chanticleer's Pizza, Coon Rapids with 106,000 points. Then the reigning champion with 112,000 points over at Titan Sports Saloon. It's the Bingo Wizard herself. Number 4th place, Elsa. In number 3rd place player, it's Nan over at Corky's Bar, South Haven. How many points does Nan have? She has 114,000 points. Then with 160,000 points over at Lakefront Bar, it's Lucky Tim in 2nd place. Then in 1st place, the number 1 player in the state of Minnesota, Not Lucky, over in Corner Bar Goodhue with 171,000 points.
Yeah, good job to Not Lucky really accumulating those points up. But let's head straight into these location standings. In 10th place, we got St. Paul Park Legion with 133,000 points. Then with 135,000 points in 9th place, we have the reigning champs themselves, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. Then over there in La Crescent in in La Crescent and Oak Park Heights.
That's correct.
We have a two-way tie with 145,000 points in 7th place. It's Miniger Sports Hub and Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub. Yeah, some big-time locations right there. Then in 6th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 172,000 points. Then with 186,000 points over in the center, in 5th place, it's Lakefront Bar. Getting bumped back by a big-time location, our charity spotlight just 1 week ago, American Legion Fridley, moving up to 4th place with 191,000 points.
Hey, you've got the merit over at Pub 69 in Twin Lakes, winning that $17. We're now working on the $17 large M on our way towards, hopefully, a $6,909 jackpot win if we can hit this in 52 balls.
Oh, yeah. But in 3rd place, we got Mapleview Lounge 2 with 220,000 points. Then in 2nd place, it's Corner Bar Goodhue with 262,000 points. Now with 376,000 points. The only player in the 300,000, the only location in the 300,000 point club. In 1st place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park.
They've been crushing it out there, that is for sure. And, speaking of crushing it,
yes, the Minnesota Roadside Attraction Spotlight is always crushing it.
Yeah,
and especially today, it's crushing it even more because we got the world's largest freestanding hockey stick in 1995. The 3-ton, 107-foot long, world's largest hockey stick was unveiled in Eveleth. Unfortunately, the Roadside Attraction could live up to its title, a 61,000-pound 205-foot long hockey stick already existed on Vancouver Island in British Columbia. After their stick fell into despair, Eveleth created a new stick that was 3,000 pounds heavier and 110 feet long. Still not quite as large as the Canadian counterpart, but they have dubbed it the world's largest freestanding hockey stick, and I don't count wall decor as a hockey stick.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, look at the Canadian one. It's wall decor for sure.
But we got CK1 5 balls away on this large M prize, but we're always winning big prizes in our Jackpot Hunter $1 edition.
Yeah, we definitely are. In 8th place, we got the quad tie. It's Pee Wee over at TJ's Tavern on and off sale. Sandbar at Shore 96. Amy Pay Me at American Legion Rice. Otter 61 at VFW Coon Rapids. They all got 12,000 points. With 14,000 points, over at Corner Bar Goodhue, it's Bowl in 7th place. In 5th place, we got a two-way tie between Curtis J at Country Lounging, Joni at Bleachers with 15,000 points. Then with 16,000 points, it's a two-way tie as well. You got Lou Finn at American Legion Shakopee and Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. They're in 3rd place. In 2nd place, all to themselves, it's one away. And they are one away from the lead. Shady's Railside with 17,000 points. But with 20,000 points, our reigning champion and first place player in the state of Minnesota, it's Yags 370 at Winners in Cold Spring.
Yeah, good job, Yags 370, holding on to that first place prize. Maybe going to be a back-to-back season champ.
Wow, we have never seen that. I don't think in these standings.
At least as long as I've been here with the company, I have not seen a back-to-back winner. And so good job, Yags 370.
She could probably fact check us on that.
Well, let's talk about the location standings. In 9th place, we have a 4-way tie between American Legion Fridley, Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, and Pappy's Cafe 2, all with 24,000 points. Then 8th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewoods with 26,000 points. With 27,000 points in 7th place, we got Shady's Railside in Rice. In 6th place, it's Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley with 31,000 points. With 32,000 points in 5th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. Then over in Shakopee, we got the American Legion in Shakopee. We're in 4th place with 37,000 points. 3rd place, it's none other than Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 39,000 points. Riverboat Depot also being our reigning champs.
Yes.
In 2nd place, we got American Legion Rice with 40,000 points. And with 46,000 points in 1st place, we got Country Lounge in St. Paul.
Nikki also says she doesn't think we've ever had a back-to-back season winner.
Oh, that's big time. So Yags 370, if you're here listening, there's never been, as we can remember, a back-to-back season winner. And so Yags 370, you're on track to be able to do it. Some big-time stuff there.
That's for sure. Talking about big-time stuff, this day in history is a big-time one. On September 15th, 1978, boxer Muhammad Ali defeats Leon Spinks at the Louisiana Superdome in New Orleans to win the World Heavyweight Boxing title for the 3rd time in his career. The first fighter ever to do so. Following his victory, Ali retired from boxing only to make a brief comeback 2 years later. Ali, who once claimed he could float like a butterfly and sting like a bee, left the sport prematurely or permanently in 1981.
Yeah, some awesome stuff. I mean, Muhammad Ali, one of those just so gifted fighters, and the way he fought with his hands down on his side just was some of the most incredible things I've ever watched.
Yeah, no, pretty amazing stuff. Little Muhammad Ali story that ties in with the school where we coach football at,
yes,
where we both graduated from, is that his limo driver was actually the parent of someone that attended our school, and so he said, "Well, let me go stop by the school and talk to the kids." So he just without fanfare or anything, they just stopped by the school. Of course, the school immediately called a school assembly, and Muhammad Ali talked to all the kids and just encouraged them and gave them a great talk and signed autographs.
That's so cool.
And yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, awesome stuff.
Well, Muhammad Ali, just one of those great people as well.
Yeah.
A huge like human rights advocate as well.
Yeah, no, very interesting and dynamic human. Lost way too soon. Just, boxing is a tough sport, and he hung on too long.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's head into something that we definitely like to hang on to, and that's the charity spotlight. And this week, it's the Spring Lake Lions Club. They help fund our local schools, food shelves, and homeless shelters. They support the sick and the elderly, and help keep kids off the streets. They are huge advocates for youth in our community by helping sponsor sports, eyeglasses, community events, and activities, scouts, and suicide awareness. And so they're just doing everything around their community, trying to help out just in every way they can.
There's D, Marie, Jazam, and Merritt all splitting that large M. Let's see if they get this out right here.
Come on. See it. Is it going to happen?
Come on. We want it to happen.
I need it to happen. Push it out, shove it out, way out. Doesn't look like it's going to be happening on this one. That means that $6,909 jackpot is going to be rolling over to next week, and with all those other giant jackpots and
we got
Wipeout
so
Blackout.
many jackpots. Like our coverall didn't go out in Gimme 6.
Yes.
All 3 jackpots did not go out in Wipeout Blackout. And this didn't go out here. So all those jackpots are rolling over to next Wednesday.
Wow, but we got a final winner in this one, and it's Jenna over at Charlie's Bar in Rochester, taking home a nice Musco prize.
It's saying they did.
I don't think they did, because...
Is that wrong, or is that right?
I'm pretty sure that's wrong, because we were way past.
We were way past it, but that's
balls.
saying it's 55, $26.
Yeah, $26 on that one. Don't get fooled by the weird blue screen. It's only $26 on that one. Good job, Jenna.
I know what love is, Jenna.
But if you want to support our charity spotlight, go over to Monty's Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park. It's a non-fussy sports bar and cafe serving breakfast all day, plus American grub, televised sports, beer, and specials. You definitely don't want to miss out on it.
Yeah, we had a great time hanging out with you guys all night long, and we're going to see you bright and early tomorrow at 11:30, so check in with us for a cup of joe with Jordy. But keep playing right now, because we got some more Skull Bingo for you.
Oh yeah, and remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Good luck out there, guys.
See you guys. 185,000 points. In 5th place, we got American Legion Fridley. In 4th place, we got Lakefront Bar over in the center with 186,000 points. Then with 210,000 points in 3rd place, we have Mapleview Lounge 2. Then in 2nd place, over there in Goodhue, we have the Corner Bar in Goodhue with 256,000 points. And here's the most impressive score of them all in the 300,000 point club.
Man.
In 1st place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with a whopping total of 371 twiking points.
That is amazing. Those locations, those players have been killing it, and we got a lot of seasons still left. Hey guys, well, it has been a super fun PGL season so far, and last week we just added one more day because that's right, just like the TV screen right behind me says, we got game day bingo back for the Vikings season, so now it's 3 days of PGL.
Oh yeah, I love those 3 days of PGL, but they've had huge implications into our PGL standings.
Yes.
Because we had some big shakeups happen over just on Sunday.
Yeah, that's for
well,
sure.
In 10th place, we got Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin with 510,000 points. Then with 521,000 points in 8th place, it's Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill. But then who is that big riser that jumped up there this last Sunday? It was T-Mac 750 who was able to jump from outside of our standings all the way to 8th place. That's a pretty big jump for T-Mac, but it's over at Howie's Corner Bars where T-Mac's playing with 579,000 points. Then with 584,000 points in 7th place, we got Brizo at the Underground Bar and Grill. With 594,000 points in 6th place, we have Nixon at Roseville VFW. Then playing at Chanticleer's Pizza in Coon Rapids with 633,000 points in 5th place, we have none other than Gramps. Gramps has had some huge rises in the last few PGL nights. Then in 4th place, we got Drumski at the Underground Bar and Grill with 650,000 points. Then with 683,000 points in 3rd place, we got Forget You D at VFW Austin. Then playing at Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Blaine with 848,000 points in 2nd place. It's Devoided right on the heels of this player that's sitting in 1st place has now for about a week. It's SpongeBob at American Legion St. James with 858,000 points.
Those players have been crushing it, but these locations have too. In 10th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 1,567,205 points. That's right, we're already half over with the 1 million point club. It's 1.5 million just to be in the top 10. Then with 1,686,825 points over in Lanesboro, we got the number 9 location, Root River Saloon. In 8th place, we got VFW St. James with 1,775,425 points. Then with 1,869,545 points, it's over in St. Cloud, the 7th place location, Moose Lodge Wake Park. Then in 6th place, we got the Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 1,945,944 points. Look for them to maybe get into the 2 million point club this week.
Well, they're definitely going to have to if they want to be competing into our top 5.
That is correct. Well, in 5th place, big riser on Sunday, Leo's Bar over Newmarket is now at 2,350,485 points. Closing in on 2,418,950 points that Neighborhood Tavern has a hold of, and that finds them in 4th place.
Wow.
Then in 3rd place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 2,554,620 points. Then with 2,685,495 points over in Northfield, it's the VFW in 2nd place. And then the first place location in the entire state of Minnesota is Cabin Bar in Nicollet with 3,069,830 points. That's right, the only member of the 3 million point club.
All right, guys, so make sure you guys are coming out to all 3 PGL nights. We have Megasoda Game Night. That happens at 6:40 every single Tuesday. Then we have Twins Wednesday. That goes from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. And then we have Game Day. That happens every single Vikings game. So just make sure you're paying attention maybe 30 minutes before kickoff, making sure you're ready for us to come out and broadcast one of those games for you.
Yeah.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.